goal is to buy stuff that lasts. Nobody wants to buy stuff where after the first day, the kid puts it aside and has no interest in playing with it. So you want to get things that have sticking power. So what are the things that have sticking power? Things that you can do multiple things with. So if it's a block set, for example, you can build a million different kinds of things. That's what you want. You don't want to buy those electronic toys that ask for one right answer. Not all electronic toys are bad, but some of them are too closed-ended and don't give kids enough opportunity to use their creativity and imagination. Do you want your child to be the boss, or do you want your child to be the drone? If you want your child to be the drone, don't worry about the development of creativity. Just get them things where they have to fill in bubbles, like in school. But if you want your child to be the boss, then get your things that will help them think about new ways to solve problems. And those are the kinds of toys that invite creativity and imagination. So what makes for a great toy? Well, we're in the infant section here, and these are books, but they're not paper. They're made out of material. That's great for kids, because you don't want to get into the battles of don't tear the books, because little guys don't know about not tearing. You don't want to be in battles with babies, trust me. Toys like this that they can play with and also you can read to them are wonderful. On the other side are rattles that make various kinds of noise, and they have interesting patterns on them. And little guys, less than 2, love things where they can create an effect. So if it makes a noise, or if lights come on, or if you can suddenly see yourself in the mirror, it's a big deal, because they're still trying to figure out what makes it happen in the world. So if you get them toys that play into that, they'll play with those toys. This is a really cheap alternative in a tough economic time. But if you can get some adult clothes and alter them so that your kid isn't tripping all over, and give them a set of adult clothes with an adult hat and a mustache and a beard or big wig, they'll have a ball playing make-believe and dress-up. And that's the kind of thing that improves their language if they do it with another child, and improves their imagination and thinking. And there are chemistry sets while we're at it, and the building sets for older kids, like Connects, require that you actually create very sophisticated structures, and that is the basis in a way for engineering for kids, and that's what they're doing when they're playing with these puzzles. They're learning about the kinds of things that they'll build on to be an architect, be an engineer, and other disciplines like math and science that require spatial and mathematical skills. The marketplace has us all bamboozled and has us thinking that unless we spend $75 or $100 a pop on an electronic toy, our child is going to fall behind. It's just the opposite. The toys that they often get the most pleasure out of and that have the longest staying power are the things that you would be surprised about, like a block set, which they can pull out over and over again and integrate their other toys into it. Or like a cardboard box that you get from an appliance, which can be anything. It can be a boat, it can be a spaceship, it can be a car, and you can help your child decorate it and furnish it on the inside and feed into a strong fantasy life. Children must use their imagination if they're going to be creative. There's a creativity crisis in America, and we want to encourage children to literally step outside the box and into the box and play in new ways that only they can come up with. The thing I have to say that's so important is that you are your child's best toy. So let me explain. Get your kid 3 toys and instead of 10, and make a vow that every day you're going to sit down for half an hour and follow your child's lead. You don't even know the things that you provide for your child when you sit down and play. And I mean play. Turn off the BlackBerry, turn off the Droid, unhook the phone, seriously, and show your child that you're devoted to them